Hi, and welcome to Evpm News. And this
Boom! Oh my god!
is the new Tesla Model X Plaid. The new Model X Plaid is the quickest accelerating SUV in production today. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. Quarter mile, 9.9 seconds. 1,020 horsepower. 3 high-performance motors with carbon-sleeved rotors. I talked about that in my podcast with Antti Leikonen. I highly recommend you guys check out. It's time-stamped, so you can jump right up to the analysis of the carbon-sleeved rotor. Antti is an EV motor specialist, EV motor design specialist. He has all these simulation tools. It's an ultra in-depth analysis of the electric motor. And he has a blog where he talks about the carbon sleeve rotors. It's definitely worth checking out, his blog and the podcast. And of course, torque vectoring, finish it off, and make this SUV really powerful. It's actually faster than what they initially claimed, so they over-delivered with the performance on the Model X Plaid. Here you can see he made 2.3. They said 2.5, right? 2.5. He made 0 to 60 in 2.3. So it's even faster, 0.2 seconds faster than what they advertised. Yeah, that's this powerhouse, Tesla Model X Plaid. Koenigsegg gets into Tesla tuning, so they're partnering with Unplugged Performance to tune and modify and boost these Teslas. Here's an example right here. So that's really awesome because Koenigsegg is doing a really good job innovating, engineering new solutions, improving. If anybody is going to make a really good job, it's Koenigsegg. I also believe they have a very sophisticated and excellent 3D printing manufacturing process where they can 3D print these very specific parts, even turbos and all kinds of stuff.
3D printed turbo technology that also goes into the one-to-one car.
So this is really awesome. So as you might know, if you've been following along the channel a little bit, is just my love for the Kia EV6. Just a huge fan. Every time I see it, I'm fall even further in love with it. So 10 things you didn't know about this sport wagon. 1, it's pretty big in real. It's got a big trunk. It's a big SUV with a lot of space. You wouldn't think so when you're just kind of glancing at it, but the inside is pretty roomy, spacey. It's got 2 big side-by-side displays. You got this one right here, this one right here. They actually don't specify what's wrong with the software, as long as it's fast. Because if the hardware is great, the software should be fast. And if the hardware is just poorly written, it can be rewritten. So as long as the hardware is great in it, then that's the most important thing. And the author here doesn't specify. Super fast charging. So it's an 800 volts charging system. You'll go from 10% to 80% in 18 minutes. So that adds 210 miles in 18 minutes. That's or 62 miles in 5 minutes. That's very good. They're saying here it's very optimal conditions. Okay, so this is the best case scenario. Still very good. These numbers are great. We're not there where we're not at the gas station numbers yet, but if we keep innovating like this, we'll get there. So the EV6 doesn't come with a level 1 or 2 charging cable. Oh, look at the front. So you got all these liquids here. Might be fuses, I don't know. Filter fuses. And the the box right here. It's pretty cool. You open up the front, you got a little box here for some tools. Okay, the all-wheel drive EV6. Okay, so that's what's low road noise, soft handling, cornering feels good in the all-wheel drive version. Might be due to the bigger wheels. So you got the EV6 GT line all-wheel drive, 55,900. 77.4 kilowatt hour. That's great. It's a lot. 274 miles. 320 horsepower. 20-inch wheels. Cool. It's got charging ports in clever places. So it's in the side of the seats. The gear shifter is a dial. Okay. Power button is on the center console. So you got a power outlet located in the front of the second row seat. And you get a lot of power out through the charge port. That's pretty cool. You can power your projector, speakers here. That's pretty powerful. That's cool. 3.6 kilowatts. It's got a advanced driver assistance software and program running on it, where it's got all these blind spot avoidance. It'll recognize signs and provide relevant feedback. EV6 I-pedal regenerative braking. Okay. You got 5 different levels of braking modes. So it probably goes from 0, so we're just cruising, coasting, and then 4 levels of regeneration. Okay, this is good. So it has some benefits such as recuperating some power and helping with your braking, so you're increasing the longevity of your brake pads and discs. Yeah, I love the EV6. God, it's great. That's just my personal opinion. Whatever your opinion is, make sure to write down in the comment section. Maybe you hate it. Tell me why. I want to know. Lightyear One's recent performance testing shows it will arrive as one of the most efficient vehicles in the world. And that doesn't come as a surprise. This thing is just optimized for efficiency. You got the solar panels, probably a good battery pack, efficient motors, and they're promising a range of 450 miles on a single charge from the Lightyear One. I'm excited about this. I love stuff like this. Engineers coming together and engineering something efficient. We need more of that. Why not? Let me know what you think. Electric bicycles sales have taken off. This is a great trend where you don't have to pedal as much to get as far and as fast as you want. So this is a great little invention. I'm glad to see, people are buying these bicycles, and they're somewhat expensive though still, and they might get stolen. And this is the Advertised bike here. You can see they got the battery in here, so you don't even see it. There's some pros and cons to that. Pros, it looks good, it's integrated. Cons is it's going to be hard to, maybe this black panel here is how you kind of get access to the battery. And if that's the case, then that's awesome. That's a good design there. Alright, that's everything for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Evpm News. I'm just trying to keep you updated on some of the cool stuff that's out there in the EV space. If you're interested, awesome. So take care, stay safe.